Hello guys, welcome to my channel javapoint. So henceforward I'll upload my videos on every Mondays and Fridays. So let's learn something. So on the previous video we have learned about some basic requirements of the Java, software requirements of the Java, and we also downloaded from online and also installed that. So in this video we'll learn something advantage and some features of the Java programming. So I have collected some 10 points on that topic. So let's get started. So the first one is platform independent. So what does it mean? Yes, so if an application is able to execute in any platform like Windows, like in Linux, then that's known as the platform independent. So in C or C++ it not happens. C or C++ is not the purely platform independent, whereas the Java is purely platform independent. It execute in any environment. So the second one is open source. So what does it mean? So open source means open for everyone. So Java source code is free and open for everyone. As in the previous video we have downloaded the Java software JDK. The JDK have the whole Java source code. The best part here is the code can be remodified by the user. By the normal user, that code can be remodified. That's the best part here. So third one is architecture neutral. So what it means, Java maintains the neutral concept in every environment. What happens in other programming is, in case of C or C++, the size of the data type may differ from each other. Let's take an example of integer data type. So the integer size is 4 bytes, but in C or C++ that may vary according to the platform, whereas there is not happen in any environment. Like in Java it doesn't happen like in environment to environment. That doesn't happen like that. In C or C++ that problem may occur. So it's an advantage here is in Java that the data types and every other functions are same for every environment. So that's an advantage here. So the next one is object oriented. Basically object oriented means contains rules and regulations, certain rules and regulations. So the responsible to maintain the process of the program sequentially. So what should be the done sequentially, after that one, after that. These are things of the work of the object oriented, and this is one of the advantage. Oops, we can say this is called the oops concept. It's already supported in Java like other programming languages. So the next one is simple to develop applications. So Java has its great advantage that it has huge number of libraries, classes and interfaces. So it makes easier to develop applications for the programmer developer. And it also one advantage here, the applications development is very easier. So it's also a feature you may call advantage here. So the next one is robust programming. So the word robust means strong. The memory allocation, deallocation is not the work of the Java itself, but in other languages like C or C++, that we have to do memory allocation by using malloc and calloc and all these things. But all the lengthy things is not here. It also not supported these things, and the allocation deallocation is the work of the itself, and the Java compiler do the things. But and the next one is the multi-threaded. So what does it mean, multi-threaded? For this, let me explain by way of a real-time example. So when we work as a team, what happens actually, we just divide the task into several parts and each one do some specific task. So here the advantage is it becomes faster and easier to complete the task. Like that, Multi-threaded means the specified program is divided into multiple paths, and each path is called the thread. Each thread does some specific task, so it becomes faster execution of the program. So it's simple that doing something with a team, that's make faster execution. You may all know it's a general thing, but multi-threaded is one of the chapter in the Java. We'll learn details, deep and details on that chapter. So for now, just remember it is like a teamwork that can just divide the work into multiple tasks, and that will be faster execution. So the next one is distributed. Okay, so the distributor means the sharing of informations. For the sharing, the system must be connected. Two systems must be connected. Okay, for that, networking is required. So in Java, networking is also supported. Okay, Java supported the networking concept. So like in other languages, Java also support the networking, like to communicate one system to another system, one process to another process. All these things also can happen in Java. So it's one of the advantage here in Java. So the next one is exception handling. So it's the ninth point. And so other programming languages, Java also supports exception handling. So what is the exception? Actually, when a program is terminated abnormally, like we don't have to terminate on that time, but that's terminate abnormally, termination of the program is called exception, and we have to handle the exception. And for that handle exception, there are something is called exception handling functions, exception handling classes, interfaces is there, and Java has much more huge number of classes and interfaces for that. So it's also easier for a programmer, for a user, for a normal user also easier to use the Java and handle the exceptions. So the last and final point is the garbage collector. So in case of other programming like C, there is some garbage value comes when we enter some wrong information on the input or anything. That garbage value may come, or any mistake on the program may come the garbage value. But in case of the Java, that in fact the garbage value is not supported in Java. So that's the plus point on the Java, that's the advantage you can call. So these are some 10 points we have discussed on this basis, on this topic, why we learn Java, and all these things points are very very important. It's all the features we have discussed. So thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much.